William Hill, the home of betting.
It's Betfair Hurdle Day at Newbury on Saturday. One man sure to be represented in all the big races is Paul Nicholls, and we've come down to his yard in DITCHEAT to get the lowdown on his weekend runners.
He won nicely at Ascot recently. He seems to be in great form. Hopefully, like Sapphire Row, he's going to hold his form and keep progressing. So we're looking forward to running him. And the more testing the ground, the better it'll suit him. I mean, you need to stay to win the race probably. And he'll definitely stay, yeah. I mean, in an ideal world, he will be going further with him in the future, but he's quite nicely in, and with the ground being tested, then we've got to look at it.
Irving is going to maintain an unbeaten record here in the UK over hurdles with Nick Schofield. He's won the mighty Kennel Gate.
No, he's done nothing wrong at all. He's improved. You know, what he's beat one doesn't know, and he's got a mark of 143. Who's to say whether that's well handicapped or not? You know, because he's quite unexposed, but he seems in good order. I'm just very nervous of running on very testing ground. That's the only thing.
So is he a doubtful runner at this stage?
He's not a doubtful runner. I'm not going to rule anything in or out. It's Monday. We've got to decide Thursday, see what rain comes and what's forecast. Obviously, we've been very keen to run him all the way along the line, but I'm just not convinced he wants it too deep.
Longer term, do you see him as a top-class hurdler next season?
Well, he'll have to prove that to us during the spring, won't it? If he's going to be, then he's got to go well at Cheltenham and Aintree, but I'd like to think so.
You've also got Far West in the race.
Yeah, we left Far West in this morning just at the last minute because we'd paid all the entry fees and we thought we'll just leave him in, see what the weather forecast is. He's always been going to go elsewhere, so it's a bit of a last minute thing. I won't be deciding what I do with him until Thursday and I'll see if he's ready to run or not.
Is it sort of a case if Irving doesn't run, then perhaps Far West would and vice versa?
Yeah, take them as individuals, the same owners, but if Irving didn't run for whatever reason, or the ground or something, I'd still need Far West to show to me that he's ready to run. I wouldn't just plonk him in just for the sake of it. It might well be that we haven't got him fully prepared for the race. But he'll tell me that when I work him later in the week.
And looking at the Denman Chase race, you've got a great record in. How much of a concern is this rain for Ferof?
Yeah, again, I'm not sure we want to give him a tough race on testing ground. He doesn't want it too soft. But we'll see what it does. I have put Tidal Bay in as well, who will love the ground testing, so we'll make options. Again, let's see what happens come the end of the week.
And you're saying with Ferof, you wouldn't be keen on running him right-handed again?
I would, but if we're going to get a Cheltenham, I think it's quite important. I think he's better left-handed, and I'd be dead keen to run him going, left-handed lead up to Cheltenham, or we just have to go straight to Cheltenham.
How much of a concern would it be if you weren't able to run him at the weekend, going straight to Cheltenham?
We can get him fit, and we'll just have to find someone to give him a race course gallop. That's the thing. I haven't really looked at the programme book. I don't think there's anything else he can run in. He goes well fresh, it'll be no problem.
In which race? Gold Cup, Ryanair?
Well, if the ground's decent, he'll definitely run in the Gold Cup. If we had terrible weather and the ground was very testing, then John and I need to have a conversation about that, and then we could look at the Ryanair. Obviously, we've covered our option. He's still in the Champion Chase, but that would be the most unlikely of things. But if it was nice ground, and often, Cheltenham on that Friday, it can be good ground, I suspect he'll run in the Gold Cup.
And Tidal Bay, despite his advancing years, still seems as good as ever.
He's run some good races this year, and particularly in the Welsh National. His target's a Grand National. That's where we're going to Aintree. And if the ground was testing this weekend, he'll run there and then go to Aintree.
And you've also got Sam Winner engaged this weekend.
Yeah, that's always been his target, to run this weekend in the Novice Chase. And then, that'll tell us where we go to Cheltenham with the RSA or the 4-miler.
Is it a case that if he wins, he goes for the RSA, and if not,
not necessarily. We just need to evaluate how he is. But my gut feeling is that the RSA will be the race for him.
And you've also got Dodging Bullets engaged in the game spirit.
Yeah, I've entered him in that, and also Novice Chase at Warwick. I think I'd love to run him at Newbury. I think it would be a great track for him. But again, ground dependent. We'll just see what's what. But he's very well. Also in Fago in as well, who likes going left-handed. Won at Newbury last year. So we'll make decisions later in the week.
And no concern taking him out of novice company?
Listen, he's had 3 runs. I mean, depends what's in it. I need to look. Calipto, nice horse. He's won at Newbury already this season. He's entered in the Novices Hurdle. Well, I'd like to think he'll end up in the Triumph, but I mean, it's not the be-all and end-all. He's a horse for the future. He's very much a national hunt-bred horse rather than a flat type. So, we'll just see.
Interesting runner you've got for the bumper, as to me.
Yeah, he's a new horse to us. He's won a bumper in the provinces in France. Saturday's race will tell us a lot more about where we go with him, but he definitely won't be hurdling this season.
And a bit of a dark horse you showed us as well, Black River.
Yeah, Black River. I mean, he hasn't come to form yet, but I think he's just coming to himself now. He could run in the 3-mile handicap hurdle.
I walked the course yesterday, and the conditions at the moment are soft, heavy in places. We've had a nice couple of drying days, which has helped us quite a lot. We are due some more rain tonight, probably, I think they're probably just over 2 to 5 mils, something like that. And then the one I'm not looking forward to is on Tuesday night. It's going to be slightly heavier, and we could get 15 mil plus. I think probably we're going to be a mixture of heavy and soft, which way round, or whether it be one or the other. It's all dependent, I'm afraid, on the heavens above us, and hopefully we're not going to get too much. The one nice thing is that it's still going to stay reasonably mild, so we haven't got to worry about frost covers or that side of things.